Alright. I think I figured out the problem. OBS decided to switch to my microphone default instead, so I don't think any of that went through, but that's fine. Oh, OBS. You'll be the death of me. If I only had a brain. Hey, I was gonna use that. Listen, buddy. He's probably got a fistful of removal, so we're just not gonna. How is he doing the same thing that we're doing? So, we had the creature saving ability, but for some reason... what happens when the opponent just gets the nuts draw and has perfect everything. Absolutely ridiculous game. There was nothing I could do. Please, give me the little "did you have fun in this match?" Because I did not. What a way. It's like every time I try a new deck that's not Ruby, I just get bodied, and there's nothing I can do. However, I do think that Ruby plays in a higher bracket, so hopefully this is lower quality of cards. Okay, I don't know what's good in this deck, because I've never landed my commander. Well, at least our opponent had to, mulligan one, jeez. And then the commander dies. Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna be a pain in my tuchus. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh well. I don't even know how my own cards work, so I have to decline the return to get the thing. Mocking me? We can do this and keep up the unsung. It's just a dork. A big old dork, but a dork nonetheless. Some very important decisions need to be made when you miss your land drop. Massacre Worm is a card. Everything just feels so clunky when you don't have Ruby into thing into thing. The opponent's taking forever is not conducive to the experience either, but hey, at least they have stuff to do. I'm gonna be relying on my dang commander for everything from now on. opponent's fighting the interface for every scrap of ground. No. Oh man, no, I want it. Dude, this card is just unplayable if you don't have a way to reduce the cost. Holy. And our opponent misses yet another land drop. Not much more I can do. Out of all of the things... That is Death Touch, isn't it? Yep. Out of all of the ways that the commander could function, dying every time, except for the one time I've gotten him to do anything. Yeah. And our opponent just refuses to play green creatures anymore. Sure, and just lose everything. The most expensive 2-mana commander in existence. That's a sorcery, so we would have to do it. I think we could get their commander if we hit them with the time stop. If they finally get their 5th land. I think technically we're still in combat, or we're moving to the main phase, I don't know. My little tool that tells me when we are doesn't seem to be functioning. My turn. I will take the Ugin. We draft the top 5 cards of the library. My opponent's choice goes to the graveyard. Opponent's like, wait, you can do stuff? I thought it was my turn. Our opponent has no idea whether they're picking cards to give me or cards to, discard. the other card that does something. Yep. We're just gonna ride Ugin to victory.
Knowledge is much. I will put an end to this conflict.
Ugin's a real good card. I don't think that we need to arcane signet here. My god. It's a fish. We're in a race now, boys. Oh shit. They have it. I can exactly cast my commander, but that's not going to save it. Well, that's awkward.
The wise.
Yeah, that'll do.
My advice. Preparation yields success.
I think my thing has vigilance, so I can start swinging in. Okay, our opponent might finally have decided that this game isn't for them anymore. What an awkward flailing of a game. And our opponent's probably raging that they just got no lands. Like, no, you so close. Can't even attack with the fish. That just give me 7 life. I gotta keep it back. If I only saw a green creature. Thinking real hard about how he wants me to die. Just want to remind him, it's his go. He can go whenever he wants to. Go ahead, little guy. Whenever you feel like it. What microphone is the VTuber model using? Did you go back to default as well? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. That's fine. Do I want to wither? No, I don't want to lose the 2 life. We could Rise of the Dark Realms. I think we can get Arcane Signet and Rise of the Dark Realms. And our opponent's just going to let us do it because they're roping instead of conceding. Bum. Wait. Oh, that's the wrong microphone. That's the stream input. So if I use that, then the game is gonna make me talk. That's kind of funny. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's just set that to that. Okay. All right, finally, we earned a pack. Crossroads Village. Okay. Not legal. That is not the first one of those that I've gotten. We still need to be doing exactly what we're doing, but any edits that we can make. I feel like creatures would be nice. Do we have any hexproof? Anything with hexproof? Sure. Let's drop the 2 mana save my thing, because that apparently is just too much. What was that one card from? It was a 3 mana source, uncommon sorcery from Aether Drift. Yeah, stock up. Zombify, yeah. Well, actually, because of our commander, it could actually be relevant. No, that's awful. Yeah, you. Cool. Let's see. Oh no, that's a real deck. Well, it was GG. the commander. Somehow our opponent removes it. Okay. Do I lose my abilities? Yes, I do. I don't have an actual counter spell. Gross. Fun part is that because of dive down, I could have prevented this. It's just that everybody has removal on turn 2 and goes first. For some reason. Creature controlled dies, return another target creature with lesser amount of value from graveyard to the battlefield. Sure. Whoa, to the hand upon ye. This just flying double strike vigilance? Sure. Oh, cool. Our opponent thinks that they know what our deck does and thinks it's too much for them. I mean, really, we just need to get this one done, because the other ones we can absolutely play with the other deck. Just let me cast spells. Let me smash dot deck. The hand does technically go somewhere. Uh-oh, I'm losing now. Oh, that's rude. I would like an island off the top, please. Dang. Oh, man. Now we lose because our opponents are playing a tempo deck. We're 1-for-1ing them. Yeah, I don't think so somehow. Man. We can't even save it because dive down is blue. Fucking Christ. We had the card in hand, but our deck decided to take a shit on our chest. Oh look, it's not blue. At least we can bitter triumph. Do I trade? Yeah, that's fine. Come on. What the hell, Dak? Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Hey, a card. Or a pack, rather. I guess that is the first Earth Crystal we got. I mean, it's not great. In our decks, at least. Okay, so we can put this nonsense back in the barrel. I'm gonna take the free mulligan on that one. This one looks fine. Double strike area? Okay. That would have been a ridiculous thing to have. Oh, man. I'll bet our opponent wishes they had a disenchant right now. Alright. Well, that's not good. Holy heck! It's not the gosh darn Buster Blade! How does that even happen? Point's a good hit. Yeah. Go in. I'm drawing a bunch of my life gain cards this game. Aerith. Nope. You fly, not much I can do about that. So if we do this, then we can still do that. I don't have an actual way to remove that yet. I'll just get rid of the air now. Alright, our opponent has seen enough. We were probably going to be drawing a card. Ooh. That is the second mastery token that we are sitting on, I think. Yeah, so we can get any of the bigger ones. It's, Yuna? Y'shtola? Man, none of these are screaming at me right now. Could tell people to see D's nuts. I'm sure that's an original joke that has never been done before. We have 8 days left to earn them. That's fine. So there's, I guess I do have somewhat of a promise to keep in the title of the stream. I do have a Tifa thing. Let's do +1/+1 counters. Lands or land cards? We'll just do the same thing that we're doing with the other deck. But also at 3 mana. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm stuck on 3. So we want something, yeah, like rabbit biting. All right. Any more doubling? Yeah. I'm gonna talk about cars, the library, move. Yeah. Elves is good. Well, Tifa costs 1, so it's not strictly necessary, but that's probably good enough. Oh, we need trample. Okay, what else do we need? What are some good cards? Scoos is good. Bailouts is good. We're just landfall ramping. I guess there was one thing. See if there's any random Death Toucher dudes. There was one. Yeah, you. Let's slow this thing down. Wasn't uncommon, right? Or common. Oh, even better. Okay, so remove the not collected. What are some rares and mythics that we have that we just want to toss in this bitch? Said robot, not really, I guess. Almost no colorless things, so not a life gain deck. Is Tifa and that a triggered thing? Does Roaming Throne work on it? We'll find out. I don't see why it wouldn't. Sire's just a good card. Kinda limited in our options. Oh, destroy. What is the spelling? We're still looking at rares and mythics. That's rotating soon. That's going to be around for a little bit. One more. That, and then let's take back out that one. Yeah, that. Okay. This is probably awful. I don't have any equipment. But my thumbnail made a promise. It's not one that I'm going to break right now. Unfortunately, I think that Tifa's good, so we might be in hell queue right now. Okay, a life gain aristocrats deck, so yeah. One land. Do we keep one land in a prayer? 2 lands. Oh, they got cool lands. And we ain't got nothing. Drawing that's awful. Oh, I guess you just have trample. Probably don't need it then. We got Tifa. They've got rabbits. No blocks. Death touch. And it's like, I didn't even have to spend a card and I killed Tifa. What the heck? It's not like we weren't dying to the death touch creature regardless, because, you know. Yeah. Can't keep getting away with it. No, if our opponent has removal, Rampaging Balance is a great bait for it. have a forest, so... You do. Shrug. I almost accidentally declined that. Any of you have death touch? Nope. Let's pressure life totals. And possibly get an invasion. Ooh, opponent likes all of their things. That is an instant. Okay. So if they try and bring something back, we can potentially sweep it out from under them. Let's see. Boring flex because we want to hit our land. Give it to... Doesn't matter. Really, really big achievement. Whole bunch of stuff. That is a lot of packs, and by a lot I mean 2, and we're gonna get them. Give me my cardboard. My digital cardboard. Alright, alright. Good old lightning bolt. The bonus sheet. Ooh, what are you? Good creatures have haste. Whenever a non-token equipment you control enters, create a token, except it has 2 less to activate. I'm sure there's a build around. Cast a non-creature spell, surveil 1. Turn it from your graveyard to the battlefield transformed. Okay. I do love me some 2-drop commanders. Land card from the benefit drop. Okay. It's in the bottom of the library. Exile a target card from a graveyard. If a creature, create a food. Interesting. Another Gilgamesh. Let's claim a green thing. We're close to the mighty. Ooh, it's a title. Heal up counters. Alright, well we're marginally a +1/+1 counter stack. Oh no. Their deck goes bigger than ours, I think. Here's a Tifa. Actually, really need to use the bathroom. Bill! Do they take this trade? No, they do not. And I've lost my abilities. Let's not attack with that. It's fine. Bill getting bigger. That's a pretty good thing for +++ on counter stack. Land. Let's strip in there. We can also throw down the scavengers. We'll hold up our instant speed interaction for all the good that it's going to do. That's cute. No, you have trample, right? Okay. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can fight the Jade Light. I don't think it's really worth it to... Actually, let's just have Tifa die. Wow. If we do that, we could Vorinclex. Well, they got the Quill. bill coming in? He sure is. Gonna put some pressure on my life total. You got any creatures in there? You do. So I kind of want the squeezes down. EO triple. Boom, 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 boom. Trigger, trigger. I think I missed lethal because I thought that this is a ramp spell. Alright. I block. You got trample? Our opponent has exactly one trick, and it's attack. Alright, we counted. Aww. A puppo. That's the most adorable token I've seen in my gosh darn life. That's really bad. What do we got? What did we get? Alright, we're close. What's the next closest one that we've got? 6 more mana for a spell while you have 3 or fewer lands in play. That's difficult. Have a creature you control deal non-combat damage to a creature you don't control 80 times over any number of games. Cast Elf or Hydra spells. That'd be easy. Have a creature with Death Touch deal non-combat damage to a creature an opponent controls. Oh, we could do that with this deck. 21 or greater power. We could theoretically have gotten that already. Like, what? Our opponents just scoop. That's also adorable. Create a legendary 1/1 dog. She attacks another target creature, gets +1/+1 for each creature you control. Okay. Rolling Mage. It's a lucky number, I'm betting. Let's actually...
You have...
Let's change the stuff
Beasts
on here.
are much
We got a
more
green
reliable
deck.
than humans.
We got a Vivian, the companion. We still don't have a companion. Alright. We'll do at least one more. Franco Mob Boss. Okay. We're about to die to a whole lot of goblins. This hand isn't actually that bad. 3-3. That could be a problem for some reason. Oh, good. Good of you to join us. Oh, there goes our commander. Good old Silk's removal. So if we get lucky with drawing a land and then expanding the sphere, then we could have a pretty big Mossborn Hydra. Yeah. We did not. That's unfortunate. Let's not attack. Keep it back for blockers. Yup. Let's see if we can expand this year's sphere. We can! Go to combat? Sure. Does that get the achievement? Yeah. Alright, bingo. That's a bingo. Alright. Finally have a title. Our very first one. I am now the mighty. Alright, I'm off of this. Opponent can't deal with Mossborn? Well, Mossborn's just Tifa, but not in the command zone. And a little bit better. Sin. I've had a bad experience with the only other time I fought Sin. This hand is fine. Uh-oh, we're about to get counterspelled. Oh, okay. No attacks. Aftermath Analyst. Yeah, okay. Ooh, good 3 steps ahead hit. Ooh, good Map the Frontier hit. Alright, our opponent's got something, and it has to be... Oh, they're holding up some kind of removal, I guess. Oh no, they're just kickering, specifically. Sure, well that's rude. We can go... Baloths? Land. Take action. I'll throw those under an Urborgler. Yeah, Urborgler Goyf. It's fine. Yo. That's fine, this is fine. Cool, do I want to lose Ruby? No. Upper Host, Crusher's pretty good until we get a counterspelled. Because of course they have a counterspell, why wouldn't they? Oh, sure. They actually have removal, but it doesn't work on my thing. You're losing two, boys. Maybe I'll bounty, you say. Well, that would leave me with 2, which is nothing. Gold Great Worm gets me a bigger Copper Host Crusher. This also gets counterspelled, though. Yeah, let's get our thing counterspelled. Interesting. So they can take 8, but then that goes to 16. Sure. My thing is trample, though. Take that. Action. There's the sin. You got it. Our opponent is definitely playing Magic the Gathering. So that leaves me with nothing. Calamity on the Quilled Great Worm might be funny. And then again, Bellborn Tyrant is just a card. Ruby doesn't get through probably, but it's kind of funny because she might. Yeah, we YOLO this. My creature still has trample. Not this for blockers. Our opponent did not do the math. Another creature you control enters. Put a +1/+1 creature. Okay. Absolutely. Like, we could have taken a turn off and ramped the high heavens, but that would have taken our foot off the accelerator. Oh, the Eternal Wanderer. I don't know what this one does. No. 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 Yeah. Let's go. I think our opponent's got this somehow. But man, if we win off the mold of 3. Alright, come on, untap land. No. We missed the way. That's unfortunate, but none of those other hands were actually playable. The shuffler is fine. War warriors of light shall come. So will I. Nope. The shuffler is refusing to cooperate. Thinking. Our opponent's got quite the hot hand. Nope. Nope. Yes. Now see, the mold of 4 isn't as bad. The mold of 3, though. Now we just need to draw gas. Unsummon the ruby. What a rude person. Absolutely detestable individual. Have you ever just wanted to play Magic, but your opponent said unsummon? Virtually time walk. What the heck? Sure. We need another mountain. And now they keep up their counterspell. Oh? Maybe they don't actually have a counterspell. No, Kiora. What do you actually do? There's 7 more cards in your graveyard. Oh, that's... Itali's pretty good. Well, Great Worm's better pressure, but Itali coming down, actually. Yeah, I guess. No lands. This is fine. We mulled to 3 and got a Natali to land. I've never actually seen the Blue Overlord. That's cool. I mean, we could Invasion. That gets us to Bahamut mana, and we do have some pressure going on. Then we don't get any value off of Vaultborn Tyrant if something happens. And Coiled Great Worm is a good clock. Thornclex is our land drop, but that gets us nothing this turn. Gives us 3. Yeah. We get the draw off the Vaultborn. We can do that. And then, unless they kill something, they'll kill Great Worm get bigger. Trigger, trigger, trigger. They must have a board wipe. I don't think we die, because it just creates an 8/8, and it's a blocker, so... Is our opponent returning multiple things to the hand? What do we got? Ah. They have an Atali now. Mine's bigger, though. What did you get off of me? A Might Stone and a Meek Stone? What did you get? A Steam Core Scholar? That's not as good of a hit. I feel like drawing cards and discarding cards could have been a keyword way back in the day. Like loot and then like card. Sure, I no longer have my commander. That's not exactly the threat. Yeah? I didn't think so. Yeah. Trading Kiora for an 8/8 seems good. So let's upgrade the Overlord. We can just swing in, yeah. Not this for blockers. Ready Brawl. What does that even mean? It's not even, are you ready to brawl? Just like, When do you use that? So yeah, for as far as streams later in the week, when I get to be able to be up later and home, I'm going to be having some streams for the European time slot so that I can have somebody possibly show up. My hand's Garbo. So we'll see if they show, and we'll see what happens there. But it should be fun. Yep, that's your commander. Fast as bird in the west. This could get out of control pretty quick. Didn't though. On curve Drakuseth. Our opponent's like, first off, what the hell? Second off, removal. Curve directly into Drakuseth, catching removal is the most classic. I'll block the flyer. Yeah, kind of unfortunate, but that's how it is. Womp womp. Yeah, Baloths is a good card. Big action. Fetch. Fetch me a forest. Big action. Go in. Opponent take 3. Yeah, there's no way that they were gonna throw their thing under the bus for just for that. And to surveil. I'm gonna kill you dead. Sure. No, no, my mountain. My mountain that was tapped remains tapped. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we don't even get that. But we do have enough for Ruby this turn. Yeah. A lot of lands for not having much gas. God, the fact that that's anything attacking and not just itself as well. Absolutely rude. Oh, man. No. Choco too big. Nice. Quite a large oof. Do you even have trample? One's like, nah. Sure. Holy mackerel. Getting absolutely bodied by my own deck. There's probably like 6 lanes left in the deck. I'm gonna draw all of them. It's a map, it's a map, it's a map. Alright, so we can throw you under that because you don't have trample. We'll put you in front of that and we'll block the random bullshit thing that I can also block. Wow. Get out of here. And my commander. Because that's what we got. The best option for us is a 6 mana 1/2 with haste and not attacking. Yep. They're gonna run out of lands too. Yep. Our deck has answers, we just cannot draw them. Run these hands. Get trample. Like, Ugin would have been good a couple turns ago. Chocobo kick. Thanks for the 3 life, butthole. Oh, that's also another card that would have been good quite a while ago. If they had a counterspell, they would have used it on my things. Goodbye, the smallest tokens possible. Yep. And I can't even... I literally cannot even. And still, Somehow, I managed to be one land short of doing two things at once. Granted, they're two very expensive things, but... oh boy. Yep. One's got the pressure on. Oh, good. I thought that they might have been confused for a second. Sure. Not this for blockers, and I'm gonna do the best that I can. Woo! Got anything in here? Nope. Let's see. I think it's Vaultborn? Rampaging Baloths could be pretty good. Let's get their Baloths. Return our Baloths. It's not exactly what we wanted, but we'll take it. If we do that, we have 1, 2, 3 still short. So close. Pretty sure that was a Mulda 4. And then... and then all the lands. On the critical turns where we needed to not draw lands. This hand is so close to being great. This hand is farther from being great. What is with the shuffler today? Okay. Very cool deck against the Helga. Let's go. And they go first. Just an absolute tragedy. We can't even kill that. Like... he has like the 1/2 drop that doesn't die to 2 damage. Why do your asses matter in size so much? Of all the terrible things that could have happened, this is the worst possible thing. Well, at least we get to do this. Oh, they're a dang toxic deck. Like, I could have seen the NX Sentry just normally, but this is actually pretty uncomfortable. We need to stop this nonsense before it gets much worse. Does that work for Thunder Magic? Because it's... I don't think so. Because it's part of the casting cost. You played nothing with 2 toughness this entire match. The game hates me. The game 100% said, hey, you remember when you got any kind of chance? Get destroyed, nerd. And Guff Triflips is the perfect counter. Yeah, I mean... That's just disappointing. And what a wet fart of a game to end on. We're gonna try and get one more, because we're on a losing streak. Maybe they'll put us against a deck. Maybe we'll be able to draw our stuff. That's fair. Nope. Finally, a keepable hand in the first 3. Oh my god. I remember back in the day, they would enchant stuff, and it would be like, oh, you lose all your abilities except mana abilities. Not in this day and age. Now, they remove all abilities, including mana abilities. Sure. Wait, one of these can be a town. Still need the forest. Yeah. That's fine. We can Coliseum Behemoth the Steel Seraph. No, we can't. We can... Rampaging Baloths. Sequencing is... questionable. Of course they have the removal, why wouldn't they? Now we can Behemoth. Get rid of that thing. Attempt to get rid of that thing. I'm sorry, I forgot about their commander. I'm not sure what exactly I expected, but getting all of my stuff removed and countered probably should have been on the menu. If we do it for 4, we have that much left, so I guess we could abrade. Yada. Disenchant that thing. Return. Sarah Angel. Oh my god, I should just scoop in response. Holy. I'm not sure how I was supposed to play that differently. Other than getting all of my stuff removed on curve. Like I could have changed the sequence of events, but everything would have played exactly the same. Well, that's gonna be it for me. Okay, so here's the thing. Arena performs poorly, and I just had a terrible experience in it, so I might not be playing this next week. We'll give it a little bit of time to cool off. We'll plan something else. I've got some fun stuff happening. Tomorrow's a day off, and then what were we playing on after that? Scheduling is hard. Expedition 33 at the normal streaming time, followed by Wednesday at midnight. So yeah, that will be it for me today. Have a good evening, everyone. And, bye.